Yo, good morning. It's a rainy day. Rain. It's just a light drizzle though. I ran across a fellow teacher who lives upstairs. I didn't realize how big, well, it's not ridiculously big, but my elementary school is bigger than the other ones nearby. He said he's teaching at an elementary today, but he has only 2 classes per grade and it's about 20 students each. I have 3 classes, 35 students-ish. I guess that's why they want me here full time. It's because there's so many kids. Anyways, excited for the lesson today. It's still shopping, but I made basically like shopping lists. So they have a mission, and then I'm gonna play this game called Rock, Paper, Scissors, Infinity. But the version of Infinity is vegetable, so they have to make a shape of a vegetable with their body. Also curious how that'll go. Alright, let's go to school. The day's over. I feel really cold, even though temperature wise it's not supposed to be that cold. I think it's the wind, but maybe also because I'm not wearing the Uniqlo heat tech right now. Today, the first grade lesson was a big hit, especially with the teachers. Actually, the kids had a hard time. Good learning experience for them. So we did shopping again. So they have their plastic toys, but this time we combined fruits and vegetables. But yeah, so I made a shopping list for them that included 2 vegetables, 2 fruits, and then they had to go get them. Well, it's not so simple because they can't read the letters. So it's essentially how I feel looking at kanji. It's so funny, like watching them kind of just stare at their card and then stare at the board. You know, it's not essentially reading, but it's getting them accustomed to looking at the letters. The shopping list I made is strictly just letters, just words. They had a really hard time. Some of them couldn't complete the task even though it was just 4 things. But the teachers were very, very impressed. The head English teacher for the first year level, she wants to do it again. She's like, yeah, let's do it again. We'll just push back to the family lesson. I'm like, alright, for sure. Second graders are gonna do it too, but they're gonna do it with money involved. Also, today is Setsubun, which is like a classic. It's a ritual. It's a day, and it's supposed to be like the beginning of spring, even though it's super cold right now. It's still winter. Also known as the the bean scattering day. Like say in a family, somebody will dress up as the oni or the demon, and then they throw beans at them, and then they have to get out of the house, and they say something like "Oni wa soto, fuku wa uchi," or something like that. Basically, demons out, luck in. And then also there's this ritual or tradition where people eat fried beans, which they served at the school lunch today. They had fried beans, and I ate them, and they're delicious. One of the teachers gave me peanuts, which is from Komeda's coffee. I told her, like, this is from Aichi, this is from Central Japan. She's like, oh, I didn't even know that. But yeah, peanuts, a common substitute to fried beans or to soybeans. I'm gonna go grocery shopping in a bit. It is super cold. There's like these 2 5th graders who live really close to my place. They always kind of like catch me and sometimes my neighbor as well. They said hi, and so I like approached them and just talked with them a little bit. They're kind of quirky in class. They're super quiet. It's fun having those kinds of interactions. Anyways, I'm gonna taste this peanuts. Now, supposedly, another tradition is that the number of fried soybeans you eat is the same number as the amount of years you have in your life. So for me, I'm 28 years old. I'm gonna eat 28. And for some places, they eat how old you are plus 1 to have good luck. That's really good. In ancient Japan, Setsubun was celebrated in different days. The day after Setsubun is called Rishun or something like that. I was wondering why there were like these little dolls inside the rooms of some of the classes. They look like they're made out of like brown paper bag. Kind of look like a little person. And I asked like, what is that? They said it's Oni, so it's a demon. But now it makes sense because it has to do with Setsubun. I thought they would do some sort of bean scattering thing in the school, but it made sense that they didn't because then they'd have to clean it up. Remember, there are no janitors in the elementary school. It's the kids who clean up their own rooms and the school in general. Another tradition that I know of, apparently started in Kansai, is to have a maki, basically like a sushi. So it's a rice wrapped in nori and there's something inside. I don't know what's supposed to be inside. It's called eho maki. You have it uncut and you just eat it. You eat the whole thing silently while facing the lucky direction, depending on the zodiac. It's spread all over Japan. I'm gonna try to find it in the grocery store today, but right now I'm making some tea. Sold out. Little demons, eat them all. So I'm back home and as you saw, they ran out of ehomaki. I really wanted to try it. Instead, I basically bought more stuff for nabe because I still have a lot of cabbage. I bought shiitake, some carrots, bean sprouts. This time I bought goma, sesame based soup, beef belly. I thought it was 500 yen, but it's actually just 358 yen. That's pretty good. And I bought this, fried beans. Also, I found this. It's Asahi. I don't think it's a beer, but it says clear. So super curious. Also really nice graphics on there, you know, with the cherry blossoms and stuff. I'm guessing this is like, you know, seasonal and it's supposed to be for Hinamatsuri. The Dolls Festival is what they called it in the textbook that they have. Let's get this going. It's still a sizable Napa cabbage. Just half of the rest of the soup in here. But I don't know if that's like gonna be enough for this to cook through. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's just hope that this is gonna work out. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so that amount was actually just fine. So that actually looks like the perfect amount. Just gonna pop that all in there. Itadakimasu. I burnt my tongue. The carrot is a nice softness. Napa cabbage is so soft. I completely forgot I put bean sprouts in here. Nothing. Second serving. Alright, I'm gonna keep eating and then talk to you guys in a split second. Clear Asahi, 5% alcohol. Just curious as to what it means by clear. Oh, okay, well, I was expecting it to be like clear fluid. It's like golden. I think it's just beer. Alright, kanpai. That's pretty good. I feel like this has a bit more flavor. It's like not as dry. It just tastes like beer. Sakura no utage is what it says. I guess it's just beer but like with a nice can. Why are you not clear? The can says clear. Alright, I'm just gonna finish editing some details on this video and then head to sleep. Good night.